Be prepared. Soon, you will be hit with something you're not expecting. When the solstice hits, there's no going back. Forget everything you think you know about the December solstice. This isn't just a moment for reflection or a quaint celestial event. This is it. A doorway is opening, but only for those brave enough to walk through it. This solstice isn't a gentle nudge. It's a roaring tidal wave of energy that will either lift you to unimaginable heights or leave you stranded in your same tired patterns. This is more than just a date on the calendar. It's a final chance to break free, to step into the future self that's been waiting for you. Ignore it, and you might just find yourself watching others evolve while you stay behind. So ask yourself, are you ready to claim the power waiting on the other side? Or will you let this moment pass only to wonder what could have been? This is not just another solstice. It's the moment the universe rewrites the rules. Why is this solstice unlike anything we've experienced before? Because the entire energetic fabric of the cosmos has shifted. This isn't the same December solstice you've seen year after year. Something is different, intense, almost volatile. This year, the alignment of energies feels like a fuse waiting to ignite. Strange synchronicities are popping up everywhere, as if the universe itself is pointing to this date. You've probably noticed it. Time feels warped, events are speeding up or slowing down, and emotions seem magnified beyond control. What's happening? The energy isn't static anymore. It's alive, active, almost demanding that you pay attention. For those tuned in, this solstice offers a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a chance to harness this rare energetic frequency and completely reimagine who you are and where you're going. Ignore it, and it won't just pass you by. It will expose everything you've avoided confronting. Step into it, and you'll feel the acceleration, the momentum, like stepping onto a moving train, hurtling toward a new reality. This solstice isn't just marking time. It's tearing open the timeline itself. What side of it will you stand on? The solstice doesn't hand you power. It gives you the chance to claim it. Cosmic energies converging, time itself seeming to slow, and within it all, a portal of pure, untapped potential. That's what this solstice represents, a gateway that amplifies everything within you. Your intuition, your clarity, your ability to manifest, it's all heightened. But here's the catch. This portal isn't automatic. It's not a gift you're handed, it's an opportunity, and it requires your awareness to harness. You might already feel it, the strange synchronicities, the undeniable signs cropping up everywhere you turn. Numbers repeating, dreams vivid enough to leave you breathless, or moments that feel almost too perfectly timed to be random. These are the breadcrumbs the universe lays out for you, leading you to this portal. Ignore them, and the energy passes you by. Pay attention, and you'll find yourself in alignment with something much bigger. Why does this matter? Because the solstice is more than a celestial event. It's the last major checkpoint of 2024. All the work you've done, every lesson you've learned, comes to a head here. This is your moment to either rise into the next version of yourself or stay exactly where you are. You've come too far this year to turn away now. Step through the portal or watch the door close. It's your choice. When the veil thins, the whispers of the universe become a roar. Are you ready to listen? During the solstice, something extraordinary happens. The veil between dimensions, already fragile, becomes nearly transparent. This isn't just poetic mysticism, it's a phenomenon woven into the fabric of human history. Ancient cultures from the Druids to the Egyptians knew this time wasn't just about the earth and sun aligning, it was about realms colliding. This thin veil creates a rare chance to connect with higher consciousness, to hear messages and receive spiritual downloads that might otherwise remain hidden. Have you noticed how synchronicities feel sharper during this time? How your gut instincts almost scream the truth at you? That's the thinning of the veil in action. But it's more than signs and symbols. For those who are open, it's a chance to touch the divine, to feel the flow of universal wisdom, to finally know. You might find answers in your meditations, clarity in your dreams, or even an inexplicable sense of peace, as if something bigger has wrapped itself around you. And this is no accident. The solstice has been revered for centuries as a time of profound spiritual clarity. The ancients understood that when the veil thins, the boundaries between what is and what could be blur. It's no wonder rituals, prayers, and ceremonies were centered on this day. It was a time when the heavens felt just a little closer. When energy shifts this profoundly, your body and mind can't help but respond. Have you been feeling different lately? Maybe restless, as if something big is on the horizon, even if you can't quite put your finger on it. Or perhaps your dreams have taken a vivid, surreal turn, leaving you waking up with emotions that linger long after you open your eyes. These aren't coincidences. They're clues, signs that the energy of the solstice is already at work within you. You might notice your sleep patterns shifting. One night, you're wide awake at 3 a.m., your mind buzzing with ideas or memories you haven't thought of in years. The next, you're sleeping so deeply, it feels like time itself has slipped away. This isn't just about your body, it's your spirit recalibrating to the intense cosmic energies building around this solstice. These aren't random occurrences, they're energetic ripples, proof that the solstice is calling you to pay attention. Don't ignore these signs. They're messages from your higher self, urging you to tune in. The solstice isn't just happening out there in the cosmos, it's happening inside you too. Think about everything you've experienced in 2024. The challenges, the breakthroughs, the moments that pushed you to your limits. They weren't random. They were building toward this crescendo, this final surge of energy designed to help you step into your highest self. Over the past few months, the intensity has been undeniable. You've likely felt it in the world around you. The chaos, the synchronicities, the undeniable sense that something is shifting on a global and personal level. That's not over. In fact, it's reaching its climax now, at the solstice. This is your moment, your chance to harness the most potent energy of the year. But it requires action. Whether it's setting powerful intentions, meditating to align with your inner truth, or engaging in practices that help you stay grounded, what you do during this time matters. This isn't the time to hesitate. The universe has opened a door. Will you step through or let it close? The solstice energy is like a wave cresting at its highest point. Ride it, and you'll carry its power into the year ahead. Miss it, and you might find yourself stuck in patterns you've been trying to break all year. The solstice is a gift, but only if you choose to open it. The energy of this moment doesn't work for you. It works with you. If you want to harness it, you have to meet it halfway. It begins with reflection. Look back on 2024, not as a series of random events, but as a story. Your story. The triumphs, the struggles, the unexpected twists, they all served a purpose, shaping the person you are right now. But not everything is meant to come with you into the future. What weights are you still carrying? What fears, patterns, or doubts are keeping you tethered to a version of yourself that no longer fits? Growth demands sacrifice. Sometimes that means letting go of who you once were. This is the perfect moment to release those burdens. Picture them dissolving, like shadows disappearing in the light of the solstice sun. Imagine how much lighter you'll feel, how much clearer your path will become when you finally free yourself. And then there's the vision. What would it look like to live as your highest self? The person you know you're meant to be. Not someday, but now. Close your eyes and see it. Feel it. The solstice energy is like a magnifying glass, intensifying the clarity of your intentions and aligning them with the flow of the universe. When you focus on that vision, you're not just dreaming, you're creating. But perhaps the most profound way to harness this energy is to simply align with it. The solstice isn't loud. It doesn't demand your attention. It's quiet, still, and incredibly powerful. Step outside, feel the earth beneath you, breathe in the crisp air, and tune into the subtle shift. You don't have to understand it fully to feel it. And when you do, something extraordinary happens. When you align with the rhythm of the cosmos, you align with the rhythm of your soul. As the solstice energy washes over us, it doesn't just dissipate. It leaves behind a mark, a ripple that moves through time and space. This is a threshold, a doorway to something new. But what lies on the other side? That's where the mystery begins. In the days and weeks after the solstice, you might feel an unmistakable shift, like the world has tilted slightly on its axis. Maybe it's subtle, a heightened sense of awareness or a strange synchronicity that catches your attention. Or maybe it's more profound, like a sudden realization about your purpose, your relationships, or the direction your life is taking. This is the solstice energy at work, pulling threads together to reveal a clearer picture. Clarity doesn't always arrive in a blaze of light. Sometimes it comes in whispers you can only hear if you're still enough to listen. But the solstice isn't just a moment of revelation, it's a call to action. This energy doesn't linger forever. It demands movement, growth, and courage. The universe is asking, what will you do with this spark? This is also a time of collective transformation. You may notice shifts, not just within yourself, but in the world around you. Old structures breaking down, new ideas emerging, a palpable sense of change in the air. It's as if the solstice energy amplifies not just individual growth, but the evolution of humanity as a whole. And yet the solstice is not the end of the journey. It's a beginning, a launching pad for the next cycle of growth and discovery. The work continues, but it does so with a renewed sense of purpose. The question now is simple. What will you build from here? Will you carry the momentum forward, or will you let it fade into the background of daily life? The solstice opens a door, but only you can decide to walk through it. Pause for a second and truly feel the weight of this moment. Right now, the entire universe is conspiring in your favor, aligning energies in a way that invites you to step into something far greater than you've ever imagined. This is not just another December day. It's a threshold, a cosmic invitation to rise above what you've been and embrace what you are becoming. Think of the solstice as a mirror. It reflects the work you've done, the steps you've taken, and even the places where you've faltered. But it also shows you the vast potential that lies ahead, untouched, waiting for you to claim it. This is a reminder that the universe doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for presence. It's not about how far you've come or how many times you've fallen. It's about what you choose to do now, in this moment of profound alignment. The light of the solstice doesn't judge, it simply reveals. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and subscribe for more insightful content.